to yet another exciting edition of Sports Talk here on Atlantic Television Network. For this edition of the program, winners emerge at African Tennis Championship. Team sensation, no doubt, has emerged as a tennis championship as well. Coming in from football, a lot more to come ahead of a very busy weekend in the Premier League. These are these and many more with yours from the top. Stay with us.
Het is Feyenoord! Feyenoord gaat door! In de beker. Over en uit voor Ajax. Feyenoord bekert verder. Wat de Kuip trilt is een understatement. Ik vraag me af of wie al blijft.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what's the blood.
I have fought very firmly.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
People into the country illegally. That is amazing. You human trafficker.
Honorable they are not picking our calls. They made up their minds.
Welcome back to Sports Talk here at Atlantic Television Network and have Mike with me.
Good morning and good morning to our viewers out there. Glad to be here this morning.
Let's start straight away in athletics, where teams across the North Central Zone have secured qualification to the second National Sports Festival following intense zonal eliminations held in Jos Plateau State from the 23rd to the 28th of February. Mike, National Sports Commission is in this very effort to ensure that the May date for ECS National Sports Festival gets sacrosanct, and so eliminations across the various zones have been taking place. Plateau, Kwara, Kogi, Niger, Benue, and Nasarawa all held their places in the various sports events.
Yeah, for me, I think it's a nice one to see teams like FCT, Plateau, Kwara, and Benue as well also, going through the team sport to picking their own tickets. A few days ago, the South region actually started their own, and about yesterday or thereabout, the Southwest also started their own zonal qualification process. So for me, I think all this is just building up towards the National Sport Festival that is tagged Gateway Games that is to take place in Ogun State. So I think it's a nice one. Every of the region are trying to do everything possible to ensure that their state qualify for the team sport event in the upcoming National Sport Festival.
Well, we say congratulations to the teams that have emerged in their respective zones, all in the bid to be part of the team events at the National Sports Festival coming up in May this year. It is actually to the second National Sports Festival, and a lot more expected in by the National Sports Commission under a completely different administration, so to say, and targets. The youths are primarily targeted at this one. I hope this is taken into consideration as we do the eliminations, so not when we get to the main event, into have issues of overage and all of that.
Yeah, I think it is another angle that I'm looking forward to see how the organizers are able to at least sieve out the overaged athletes or sportsmen and women and be able to imbibe the culture of actually catching them young, thereby harnessing the potentials of the young ones, so that not when we get to the National Sport Festival, people begin to talk about the issue of age cheating and all of that. So we experienced that in the last National Sport Festival, where it was alleged that some persons actually manipulated their way through because they were overage and all of that. At some point, they had to say, okay, you are going to bring in your NIN, that is national identification number, and all of that. It took a whole lot of process. So for me, I think this should be the best time for them to start a proper investigation to actually sieve out those who are overage, so that we can be able to get the real aim of actually catching them young.
On the way from athletics now, let's go to marathon, and there are plans to elevate the Abuja International Marathon to World Athletics Gold Level status within the next 4 years. Is this realizable?
Of course it is. I think in terms of marathon, we've been trying to make headways. The Lagos State Marathon that was just concluded a few weeks ago, of course, they were also trying to see if they can also be able to elevate that one to the platinum level, which the World Athletic Body are still looking into. And this time around, I think for the Abuja half marathon race, it has been very consistent, and the organizers have been doing a lot, to ensure that they maintain the standard. And for me, this time around, they can even go further to get that gold level that it truly deserves. Because I tell you, for the past 4 years now, I think they've been very consistent.
Very consistent Abuja National Marathon, and we've seen a situation where the marathon is being tagged the highest, the most lucrative across the region, because we understand first place winner in the 1 kilometer race get take home prize of
$10,000
USD, and it decreases down to 1,000 USD for the 10th place winners at the Abuja half marathon.
And this is to ensure that at least even if you did not win anything, whether you win gold, silver or bronze, but then so long as you're a participant, you stand a chance of at least smiling home with some amount of money out there. That is why the prize money, in fact, trickled down to the last base, where if you are able to take part in it, then you stand a chance of winning for yourself a cash prize. But for the first place, the ultimate prize is $10,000. Second place, $5,000, $4,000, and that is how it trickles down. And that is for me very, very encouraging for those that is said to take place in this that is said to take part in this year's edition. And that is why I say that I've maintained that consistency, and just like you mentioned, it serves as one of the best and most recognized marathon race in this part of the climb. So for me, I think if they are going for the gold label, it would be surprising if they actually get the nod.
Well, fingers crossed. I hope that the world body will be able to recognize the quality of the Abuja half marathon, and of course elevate the status to gold level. Now let's look at the latest coming from the world of cricket, where the president of the Cricket Federation here in Nigeria, Uyo Pata, has praised the performance of Nigeria's under-19 girls cricket team, acknowledging the crucial role played by the backroom staff in shaping their success. The Nigerian cricket team, the under-19, have actually put Nigeria as a world map in cricket. We've never won at the world stage before.
for Uyi Akbata, I think he's one man who has done a lot since he came on board as the president of the federation. I think he's been doing a whole lot of support for the national team, talking about the female yellow-green, which they've actually showcased that by picking up the World Cup ticket. So for me, I think it was a great one, and we continue to commend them. They've actually put Nigeria in the world map as it is right now. So we hope to see this level of organizational structure, this level of support for the national team, talking about the female yellow-green.
Now let's get to tennis. And in table tennis this hour, Egypt's Omar Assar has continued to show that he will be taking over for Haruna Quadri because he defeated him 4-3 at the final of the 2025 African Cup in Tunisia, preventing Nigeria from winning a sixth title. We've known of Haruna Quadri to be the only winner of only five-time winner of the African tennis championship. But now, Omar Assar of Egypt seems to have announced his beginning to take over from legendary Haruna Quadri.
Yeah, and for me it was actually surprising for Haruna Quadri. Haven't done so well right from the get-go until he got to the final, locking up against a familiar foe. I thought maybe he was going to at least make it sixth championship, but then improving every day by day, and that is why we keep saying we need this level of improvement and development in Nigerian tennis so that we can be able to fish out talent that is possibly going to take over from the likes of Haruna Quadri, Fatima Bello, Funko, Shona Ike, and all of that. So for me, a lot needs to be done in terms of the improvement or development of the game so that we can be able to at least be on the same page with the Egyptians. As they are growing in leaps and bounds, both in the male and female category, we are also growing, because if we allow them to keep growing without finding a proper replacement for our own players, then the time will come where Haruna Quadri, they will leave the scene, Fatima Bello, they will retire. Then the Egyptians will be then dominating the continent of Africa.
Well, talking about Egyptians trying to take over, or they say they've taken over for Nigerians in terms of top-level performance in continental, regional tennis championship. In the years ahead, or in months ahead, we'll see where they will be dominant enough. But for now, we have both male and female winner at the African level for table tennis coming from Egypt. Now, Mike, all 10, first 10 in this African table tennis championship are qualified for the World Table Tennis Championship.
I think it's a good one, but beyond qualifying for the World Tennis Championship, it's about the impact that they intend to make out there when the World Tennis Championship eventually kicks off out there in the gambling city of Maracau, talking about China out there. So for me, it's a nice one. Because they are very good in that. So for me, it goes beyond just picking the ticket. It's about what Africa can do out there. So that is my own concern. We should, as a matter of fact, start preparation right now, so that at least when we get to the World Cup proper, we can go out there and make a statement of intent for not just for Nigeria, but for the continent of Africa.
Talking about statement of intent, world number 2 Alexander Zverev suffered a shock early exit from the Mexican Open with a straight-set defeat against teenager qualifier Yana Tin. Yana Tin has he made a statement of intent of taking over top-level tennis, lawn tennis?
Of course, yes. If you actually been following how he's progressed through down to this stage, he has beaten.
Just 19 years of age.
Exactly, has beaten world number 2 and beaten some of the big names to get to this point. So for me, it is not surprising. It looks as though the new gens are actually taking over. Few days ago, you saw how Miriam Andreeva, just at 17, was able to create a record for herself of becoming the only youngest player at the age of 17 to win a 1000 ATP event. And so at the age of 17, and this is and TM at the age of 19 also doing great things. So for me, I think the future of tennis is very bright in the hands of these young gens.
Was at the 4th round of the Australian Open?
Yeah, the 4th round, and it sounds very good and very unbelievable to so many players.
Maybe number 1 has to watch out as well.
Definitely. Of course, Yannick Sinner need to watch out, especially going on that suspension for about 3 months. I don't know how fit he will be. So coming up after the suspension, it could be very Yannick Sinner, having seen the upset being caused by these young ones. He's not also left aside. He need to buckle up, his shoes as well to a lot. And now, just because he has been banned for 3 months right now, his name has been delisted from the short list on names that were expected to be part of this Lawrence Award. Also for me, it is part and parcel of the image that we are seeing, that when you get caught in an ugly situation, doing things that are contrary to the extant laws that governs any organization, then you are putting yourself in jeopardy, you are putting yourself in danger. And this is what happened to Yannick. Now, because of that ban, his name has been delisted, and that is to tell you how bad his image is gradually being battered right now.
No doubt about it. We just hope that anything now will serve out this ban, and this will be behind him. For now, the World Lawrence Sports Award, he will not be considered going to a suspension from active tennis for a few more weeks. Now, see, they're looking at developing around the world of tennis. Emma Raducanu, female tennis player from the United Kingdom, England precisely, decided to play at the upcoming WTA tournament. India was one of the major tournaments in tennis, a Grand Slam, a good on points. We've seen the 2-year-old Maradona from Spain say she's ready to travel to be part of the hardcore event coming up next week in America.
I think it will be for
Grand Slam. We have to take a break now. When we return from the break, there's still more exciting information for you from the world of sports. In Formula 1, it is almost here, and we'll start to see how legendary Lewis Hamilton is preparing for a new season in Formula 1 in a new car for a new franchise as well. Then we'll get to football, and a lot is happening. Jose Mourinho, remember him, former Chelsea manager, has been banned for an offense which he's, let's say, our fingers crossed on that as well, because we'll let you know why this Rio has been banned. An interesting fixture coming across in the Premiership in England this weekend. All this on program One with John for the break. Stay with us.
Het is Feyenoord. Feyenoord gaat door. In de beker. Over en uit voor Ajax. Feyenoord bekert verder. Wat de Kuip trilt is een understatement. Ik vraag me af of hij al blijft.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what the blood.
I have fought very firmly.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody, and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
People into the country illegally. That is amazing. You human trafficker.
Honorable they are not picking our calls. They made up their mind.
So no agreement with the EU, but